Okay, in this video, we introduce techniques that allow you to weigh old history that happened a long time ago, against history that just happened. And you need that when you have forecasts where the patterns change. And you need to be able to de-emphasize old history or sometimes de-emphasize new history. And the techniques that we'll start is the moving average. The moving average it's very easy. And then a little bit more elegant one, maybe a better one to code if you were in a programming world, is exponential smoothing. So we'll do this video is on moving average, and the next video will be on exponential smoothing. We're going to look at a large data set. This is the one we're going to look at, which we've already set up. And I'm going to start out. I'm going to do a moving average, and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. And what a moving average is that you take data and you take a simple average of the most recent data points. And the trick is, how many data points do you want to include? How many data points do you want to include? That's an input, that's a parameter. So in the stock market, you commonly see a 50-day moving average. So in this case, we've got 226 data points. So let's go ahead and look at a moving average based on half a century, or 50. So n equal to 50. So I'm going to look at the 50 most recent years, and I'm going to take a straight average of that. So I'm going to go down here to the bottom, and this is just going to be the average, and I'm going to grab 50 of these. So I'm in 226. So I'm going to grab 50 rows. I'm left click, I'm dragging, it went too far. There. That's an average of what really happened over the last 50 years. Now that just gives me one data point. That gives me but I need to be able I'm going to go ahead and, rather than project it forward, I'm going to project it backwards so I can see what that looks like over time. So I'm actually going to take it and I'm going to copy that formula backwards. And I can copy it all the way until I can't go back past 50 years because I need to have 50 data points. So I'm going to start about there. So this one, you can see, is the average. And I can actually go back one more. So let's bring it back one more. Now what I'm going to do is plot all of these using the scatter plot. And I should have used that previous data point, but let's go ahead and just format this axis and put that at whatever that was, 33,000. There. Okay. So that is a moving average looking at the 50 most recent data points. And you can see that's a prediction of the future. So you can see that because of this massive change, I'm probably carrying too much data. I'm using 50 years, and this change has happened over the last, what is that? That's 25 years that there was a really drop. So that's probably not very good. So let's do another one. And modify this, do a moving average, and let's only use 10 years. So I'm going to go back down to the bottom. And again, don't use the forecast, use what really happened. So this is historical information. I'm going to use 10. And I can go up to about right there. Yep. Now I'm going to take that data and I'm going to add it. I'm going to add, the series name is this. The X values are these, and the Y values are starting there, like that. So my x-axis, my value is the moving average. I start in row A and then column D, or column A, column D. And you can see that that's probably a little bit better than, so a 10-year moving average might be better than a 50-year moving average. Okay, so what moving average does, it looks at recent data, or it looks at a group of data points, historical data. You decide how many to grab. Do you want to grab one? In this case, we grab 50 and we grab 10. Thanks.